Welcome students. Today's topic is consumption function and investment multiplier. In this topic, I'm going to cover consumption function. That means what is the consumption function, characteristics and graph of consumption function, and investment multiplier. So to begin with, what is consumption function? So consumption function shows the relationship between consumption expenditure and national income. So here the key point is, as far as consumption function is concerned, it is showing the relationship between consumption expenditure and national income. So if you are talking about the denotation consumption C is equal to C bar plus Vy, okay, where C is total consumption, C bar is autonomous consumption, that means consumption at zero income, and B is marginal propensity to consume, and Y is equal to national income. So the formula is, or it can be expressed like C is equal to C bar plus By, where C is total consumption, C bar is autonomous consumption, B is marginal propensity to consume, and Y is equal to national income. So autonomous consumption is the minimum consumption needed to survive and does not demand on income. So this is a kind of consumption required for the survival. MPC, okay, what is MPC? MPC is the fraction of additional income spent on consumption between 0 to 1, and consumption increases with income but a decreasing rate. That is more important, right? So consumption increases with income but a decreasing rate. Now moving to the next characteristics and graph of consumption function. The consumption function is upward sloping. Consumption rises as income rises. The curve starts above the origin due to autonomous consumption, that is the kind of survival. The slope of the consumption curve is equal to MPC. Okay, average propensity to consume, APC, is the consumption divided by income, right? Here the key point is the slope of the consumption curve is equal to marginal propensity to consume, MPC, and average propensity to consume is the consumption divided by the income. So psychological law of consumption, it states that as income increases, consumption rises, but not as much as income. So it is not, directly proportional to consumption, right, or the income. So as income rises, consumption rises. That is true, but not as much as income. All right. Moving to the next, investment multiplier. What is investment multiplier? So investment multiplier shows how an initial change in the investment level to a larger change in national income. Okay, so the initial change in investment definitely leads to a larger change in national income. Here the formula is investment multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus MPC, 1 upon 1 minus MPC. So if MPC is 0.8, multiplier would be 1 by 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 5. So a 1 unit increases in investment, increased income by 5 units. Okay. So if you are talking about here, if MPC is just an example, if MPC is 0.8, so multiplier is equal to 1 by 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 5. That denotes a 1 unit increase in investment increases income by 5 units. So that's the known as investment multiplier. Multiplier effects occurs due to repeated consumption spending cycles triggered by the initial investment. Definitely, it is based upon the initial investment, and the multiplier effect occurs due to repeated consumption spending cycle. Important for understanding fiscal policy impacts and economic growth. So this investment multiplier is very much important for understanding of fiscal policy impacts and economic growth of the country. So that's it for today's topic. I hope you understood it. Keep practicing at your side. Do let me know if you have any questions. Please visit my Urban Pro profile. Thank you.